Do you want to know why the NFL is so popular? It's games like the Cleveland Browns Seattle Seahawks game. Oh my goodness. Ups, downs, back, forth, turnovers. I mean, Seattle showed me something that we did not expect them to have this season. I'll get to that. If you're new to the channel, we make videos for teams that get ignored by the national media. Seattle Seahawks being one of those teams. Here they are, top of the division in a tough division. And it's like they've just kind of been under the radar in the NFC for this whole season. You talked about San Francisco, we've talked about the Lions, and we're Detroit Lions fans. So we know about the Seattle Seahawks. They came into Detroit and did some things there, and we'll get to that in just a second. But this is why the NFL is so incredibly popular. First of all, the Browns are really good, and we cover them on this channel as well because they don't get talked about. This is a really good Cleveland Browns team. It doesn't make any sense. Their defense is really good. They've got a backup quarterback. The way that they play is just they're tough. Super tough with that defense. So we predicted going into this game that it was just going to be very hard for Seattle because third down's been rough for them, but they rise up. And so what's that thing that we didn't expect Seattle to have? We knew they have the coach. They've got the quarterback. You know, a good enough quarterback in Geno. I've always liked Geno. Defensively, you're going to be there. Here's the biggest takeaway that I have from this game in Seattle in general is that on the biggest moments, they come through. And I happened to see that against the Detroit Lions when they played Detroit Lions, their home opener. The crowd was at a level 10 of 10. Like we might see something here Monday Night Football with Lions fans come out even more, but that what the Seattle Seahawks faced in week 2 against the Lions was a healthy Lions team that was ready to go. In the Seattle Seahawks came in and beat the Lions when they shouldn't have. Same thing here. They should not have beat the Browns based on 20-17. We'll get into it here in just a second, but they make something happen. So you look at it. Here it is. Another third down stop. We go to the fourth quarter. Another third down stop by the Seattle's defense was nullified by a penalty. Hands to the face on Woolen. Extended the series for the Browns with 3:30 to go. On the next third down with 2:04 and 2 timeouts remaining, Jamal Adams' deflection led to an interception by Julian Love. Boom. There it is, right? We'll watch it here quickly. Hopefully we don't get any flags on YouTube. Boom. Interception. Huge. Gets the ball at the 45-yard line. So Geno Smith has one chance to go, just under the 2-minute warning. Boom. Noah Fant. DK. End zone throw to DK. Incomplete. A 12-man penalty on the defense with a snap imminent. Put Seattle at the 9. Jackson Smith and Jigba on the screen. Touchdown. Game over. You go from being down a minute 50, at the 2-minute warning. I mean, you got a couple timeouts. What's this going to look like? How are we going to play it? Both teams are 4-2, and you find a way. And that's what you see with teams down the stretch when it comes to playoff football time is, can you win these games that you're not necessarily supposed to? I mean, it's just like, all right, finish this game. Certain teams finish, certain teams don't. Pete Carroll and the Seattle Seahawks have been around now for a long time, winning a lot of games. They know how to win. They expect to win. They want to win. All those things that we say, but there's certain teams that just do it. Seattle's one of those teams. I happen to see the other side of it with the Lions team over the years where it's like always find a way. Why do you always find a way to lose? Is because you're just not good enough. The Seattle Seahawks are a good team. We've been saying it all off season going into this year because everybody was talking about the Niners, as they should be. Niners are a good team, but it's like, isn't Seattle going to be good? Geno's really good. Defense is going to be revamped. They've got pieces all over the place. Sure enough, Seattle is doing something we didn't expect, and that's just they're clutch as can be. They are a clutch team that makes plays at the ends of games when all's on the line. You saw it when they played the Lions, right? Another tough team. They go down in overtime, score a touchdown, game over. And they just make plays after plays. So let me know your thoughts in the comments now as we look at the standings. Okay, right? It's like, okay. Okie dokie. 5-2. Leading. And is this, let me refresh this. What is going on here? So you look at the NFC. Eagles, good. Cowboys, hanging with them with a big win against the Rams, Commanders and Giants, right? Like teams are starting to separate themselves. Get out of here. So Eagles, Cowboys in that division. In the West, Seahawks, Niners. Okay. And that's how they want it. And that's what it's going to be. And Rams, Cardinals, get out of here. NFC North, Lions, Vikings, 4-4 Vikings. I mean, right? It's just teams are separating now. In the South, probably the only division, but that's just like a bad division. Who cares who comes out of there? So look at Seattle. And here's why this matters is because home field is going to matter because you look at these home field teams that are on top of the division. Eagles, do you want to go to Philly? I mean, no. Seattle, 49ers, tough West Coast teams that if you're a East Coast team, it's be tough to go out there. Lions have developed a really good home field advantage. I mean, Seattle beat them there, but that's not a place you want to go to see a home playoff game for the first time in 30 years. I don't think you want to go there. So you want to get home field advantage. Falcon, I mean, again, on this one, who cares? So let me know your thoughts in the comments on this. Seattle impressing the heck out of me, and we'll see all of you on the next one.